Looking at CHKP right now for a breakout out of this wedge. It's kind of making the pattern of the 5s and the 1s. So we got a pretty good situation looking like here. Stop loss will be a close somewhere underneath the, alright, I'm in half size. Close somewhere underneath the 9 here. I like the way it looks though. Might be getting full size here in a second. Obviously the only problem is it's got low volume. SPY's up big right now. The sector is not helping though. That's the 5-minute candle too. Probably could have made it a little closer, something like 25. Do that. Risk is about 85. Profit target's gonna have to be the whole number here. I suppose it could be about 82. I think 80 is probably a much safer bet here with this low volume. Yeah, this is what it looks like on the 5s. Not a bad setup here. Just hope that some volume comes into it. Put my order at 1 and I got filled at 9 cents. Maybe I should think about raising my limit here. Yeah, it's getting stuck on that 20. It ain't looking good anymore. $17 loser. Okay, looking at EVHC here, I didn't really get a good chance to get a good entry on the first half, but kind of ran without me. But I'm thinking I can still get in here with 211. I guess it might even pull back on me here. Risk is going to be about 90. Profit target's going to be right up here at 40. If it wants to move higher, though, that's the only issue. Got a big pop up there coming off of this trend line. This is also the 5, which is, I guess now it's acting as support as opposed to resistance here. But I might still want to be moving here. Definitely not done yet. I need to redraw my lines though. See, it's all all three of the top trend lines there are kinda acting as pretty good resistance here. If it gets above this candle here, I'm definitely gonna be in it. I didn't see that. Probably make it higher than 11, but at the same time it got up there twice and got rejected now. But looking at it on the 5s, it looks pretty good here. I think I'm going to keep it at 11. Yeah. Could change my entry to 5 cents here, because if it's going to close lower, this is going to keep moving down a little bit at a time. Because this 50 coming in is going to have to be a profit target point. And I really hate to make my profit target 30 cents, so I'd be risking 20 to make 20, which is usually what the wedges are. I do think I want to make this a little tighter. I hate to say just over the whole number, because I want to see it above the 20 as well. So that's more like 15 cents. Profit target's going to be 30 cents. But if this thing's going to keep moving down on me, might just reset again. I don't really want to be longing this right into the whole number. But I feel like there is a trade here. I don't know. I think now what I'd like to see it do is come back and retest the bottom trend line here. Maybe I can find my entry somewhere like 80. And profit target could be the whole number. But I still feel like I could pop any second. Risk is changing, but well, no, I might still. If it gets up there, then it's probably gonna be at 90 something. And the 5-minute 90 EMA is right about here at 64. Or I might finally be seeing the move here. Pretty weak volume so far. It it's gonna need some to probably break the 20 and the whole number here, so I think my entry's right at a good spot. Some weird just happened. I don't know if there was like a hidden buyer, hidden seller, or what that was. Okay, I'm in full size here. Initial reaction is not great. Volume came in though, that's for sure. But it got me in at 27 here. So now it looks like I'm risking about 10 cents. So if it gets back up here to this 10 cent level, I should be thinking about taking some, because it's not really taking off too hard right now. SPY's pulling up though. I need more than that. Decent sized buyer there at 95. Okay, took a partial at 16. Pretty nice move here. Alright. Next profit target's going to be in the 30s. I hate to take some off right now, because this is a pretty good move that we got going now. It's got volume coming into it and everything. I feel like I can let some size ride here. We closed above the 50. Definitely good. Same situation though. I mean, if it's gonna go all the way down against me here, I'm not gonna give anything back. But I really hate to just exit. So hopefully it won't turn against me here. Let's see, the 9 is at 63. Oh shoot. Turned my head for a second, it looked like it got up there. Alright, looks like we might hit it here in a second. Very nice. Shoot, yeah. A little too slow, but I'll take what I can get. So we're coming up on it. I'll probably exit the trade in the 60s. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Alright, I'm out. 61. Big seller just showed up too, so I think that was the perfect time. That squeeze came out of nowhere. What was that? I think we broke out of this level here, and that's where people really started looking to get out. Huh. I don't know. It could run a lot here, but I wasn't that confident in it from the beginning, not that confident in it now. I will take my $80 trade and I'll leave with that. We'll have to see what it does here in the next few minutes. Okay, I am gonna be done for the day. I'm not really seeing anything. Haven't for pretty much the whole day. Had 4 stocks on my watch list. I mean, they were all making wedges at one point, but none of them looked good enough to really take. The first trade that I took was CHKP for a long. I got in right here. I think it was on the break of the whole number. You see the pattern kind of drawn there. That's the 5-minute chart. So I mean, on the 5s it looked good, and on the 1s it also looked good at that time. Came up, couldn't break the 20, so I was only half size, and I mean, it kind of obviously turned right around against me. I got out somewhere like 74 here. But I mean, if I traded it on the 5s, you know, it's one of those cases where I think let's see, I got in here, and this was at 10:10, so that would have been about this candle here. I think this would have been the opening of that candle. I mean, yeah, it pulled back a little bit against me there, and you know, closed below the 9. That's my stop loss, but you know, I said forget it, I'm not gonna take this trade anymore. And then, you know, this candle made $1 move in 1 minute. I mean, I would have been in 100 shares here if I traded this the right way. You know, I was looking at it, I was like, you know, the volume's bad on it. I'm just gonna leave it and walk away and look at something else. So, man, made the move and broke right through my profit target, which was gonna be about 80. You know, had this thing coming down on it, would have been a pretty decent trade, but I decided just not to bother with it. Another trade that I was looking at was X here. I just didn't take this one. It looks really good on the 5s too. I mean, it doesn't get much cleaner than that. I just didn't take it. I'm not 100% sure why I'm not taking these stocks, but I don't know. My confidence either is it either is or it isn't. I mean, for this EVCH trade, it was like it was there enough for me to take it. EVHC. I was stalking it for a while, really. I think I might have been watching it somewhere around here. Might have even been here. Yeah, I think it was right about here. I was looking to get in on a break, I think, of the whole number, but I was a little too slow on it and ended up popping up and turning right back around. So this could have been another situation where I, just like the CHKP trade, I got in here and then, you know, pulls back against me. I exit with hopefully a small loser. Yeah, I don't know if I would have gotten out right there. I mean, would have gotten in here and then, I mean, that's a 10-cent loser, but I mean, it could have been really bad, and it could have been a 50-cent loser if I ended up getting out at the bottom of that candle. But waited for it, made the real move here. Then I mean, if I stuck to my 9 EMA rule, I mean, I'm still in this trade right now, at least with a partial, probably with this last 63. Because I mean, we got up here to 70. I mean, this move happened so fast, and the 9 EMA on the 5 was right there. I just said, forget it, I'm all out. I'll take my $80. But I mean, you know, obviously you would love to have a full-size position on this entire move. I mean, that's like a $350 trade, but I mean, you know, these kind of moves just don't happen that often, so I'm happy with what I got. You know, I mean, one day in the future, whenever I'm using bigger capital, you know, I mean, these trades are just going to be bigger just because the scale's going up, but I mean, I feel like I traded it the right way. Obviously, you know, you want to be a part of that, but you never know. You never know if it's going to just stop here and turn right back around, or if it's going to do what it's doing right now. So, kind of just the way it is. So, I'm finishing plus 63, first day in November. The goal for this month, really, is to just be green. I really pretty tired of losing money, obviously. But I feel like this month's gonna be pretty good because I got a pretty good mindset running. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress with my profit targets, my keeping the losses smaller, which is obviously the main goal really is to keep the losses smaller. So hopefully that in turn means that my month is going to stay green, but we'll have to see tomorrow. So finishing plus 63. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow.